Geronimo Jack is back, and welcome to the new Dawn update. Patch v42. There are a lot of changes coming up in this one, but don't worry, we are here to help you get all the in-depth updates and information so you can get right into the game with the upper hand on the new system. In this video, we're going to focus on the biggest changes to the game, the new attribute system, gems, the changes to Affinity's gameplay, and how to use a system in-game. Gone are the days of card points. In the new Dawn, you'll use gold to physically buy cards and the stats you want to build on your hero. These are called attribute points. Attributes are the new way to gain power in Paragon. As you progress through the game in Paragon, you'll earn and use gold to buy points into one of 3 attributes: agility, vitality, and intellect. Each attribute point will cost 1,000 gold. Meanwhile, each attribute comes with its own benefits and individual stats. Something new to v42 is that you can actually buy attribute points outside of the base, but you'll still need to be in base to buy the actual cards. Now let's talk about the actual attributes themselves. First off, we have agility. Agility is going to increase your lifesteal and attack speed. It's a great stat for carries and auto attack based heroes. Vitality increases base health and health regen. Vitality is the place to be for tanks, fighters, or anyone looking to hit that front line and gain that extra survivability. Intellect increases base mana and mana regen. Build intellect on heroes that use a lot of abilities and require a larger mana pool, like casters and supports. Now, all 3 attributes will also increase your raw power once you buy enough points into them. You can buy up to 25 points of each one, and every 6 attribute points is a gem slot. Don't worry, we're going to talk more about gems in just a second. As far as attribute points are concerned, there is no limit as to how many you are allowed to have throughout the game, meaning that if the game went on long enough, you could buy all 75 attribute points. Side note, the first person to do so in a PvP game and shows it to us on the PCL Twitter, which is right here, is going to get this exact box of cookies that I bought at the gas station last week. I have eaten a few of them, so you can hold on to those as a personal memento. I'll autograph them if you really want me to. Up next is gems. Gems are a new way to add unique and custom playstyles to each hero in Paragon. Each gem slot gives you a few different options of different abilities that will customize how your character is played. You pick the gems that you want, where they go, and you can have up to 6 of them per deck. The gems that take more attribute points to unlock are typically the more powerful ones. For example, you can place 3 gems into the 25 point mark of all 3 attributes if you like. Just be aware that you actually have to buy that many points into that attribute to unlock the power of that gem. One of the biggest changes to Paragon is the new way affinities and deck building work. Now, when you go to build a deck, you aren't building it for a specific hero anymore. Now decks can be built more around special needs and roles. A good idea when playing with the deck system for the first time is to focus more around building for your role instead of a specific hero. Once you get more comfortable with the new cards and how the system works, then you can get into those little fun things like building full damage Muriel and carrying a game. So let's go through the process of actually building a deck. When you go to build a deck, you're going to start off by picking 2 affinities for the deck, and we'll run through those really quickly. Growth is back, and it focuses more on a defensive playstyle that steadily grows in strength as the game progresses. This affinity works great for tanks, offlaners, and junglers. Knowledge is the new name for intellect. It has a more tactical playstyle that has impactful actives which can give you the upper hand in a team fight, or build power beyond your imagination. Because of this, knowledge is a great affinity for casters, mid laners, and even supports. Order is a true support deck, themed around having more supportive playstyles where you can buff yourself and your team with shields, healing, and even wards. Supports aren't the only one who want to keep an eye on this deck. Order does have some of the strongest cards in the game that use the new Elevate mechanic, unique to Order. Corruption is now death. Bending the rules to your will, whittling away their opponents through malicious means, but all of this power comes with sacrifice. Death has some of the highest armor stats out of all the other cards in the game, and is a great option to complement the other 4 affinities with just how versatile it actually is. When there's Fury, there's now Chaos. The new red deck features an extremely aggressive playstyle with the highest risk-reward factor out of any of the other affinities. Pick Chaos to focus on a more damage-oriented build and snowball ahead of the enemy team. Chaos works great on carries, junglers, offlaners, and any hero that favors a more all-in playstyle. Once you have your affinities picked, you then get to choose up to 12 cards which will serve as your actual items in the game. You can only have up to 3 items equipped in your game now, so a good rule of thumb is to pick the 3 core cards you're going to want to have at the end of the game. From there, you want to pick a couple early game cards and mid game cards, and then finish your deck off with a few flex cards to complement your build and help you prepare for those weird situations. One thing new is that you don't actually lose the card if you unequipped it. It will go back into your deck and you can put it back into your equipped items at any time you want, provided you have the gold or attribute points to do so. For v42, Epic took Paragon, injected it with pure liquid cocaine, and bumped everything straight up to 11. The first thing you'll notice is that the base attack speed is way faster than it used to be. Cooldowns for spells have been reduced, and the general gameplay does feel a lot quicker. Towers will be a lot easier to take, and the potential for snowballing has also increased. Iggy's rework will also be rolling out with v42, giving his turrets a larger range and focusing his kit and playstyle around their new mechanics. Expect to see this little pyromaniac a lot more in your games. Rampage also got a little bit of love as well. A new ability has added on to his health regen. Activating it gives bonus health regen and temporarily increases your basic attack damage on your auto attacks. His rock will also stun for a lot longer. That's going to be everything for today. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and make sure you like and subscribe to get more content on v42. We'll be releasing a lot more frequently over the next few weeks to help everyone get through those growing pains. Until then, I'm Geronimo Jack, and I'll see you on August 8th for the new v42.